And let's take a moment to look at Jello Snark here. Crowbar engineer, guard of the fortress. He did a lot of work around here and made a lot of friends. His wife died on the journey here, and his deity Mishtem is associated with scholarship. He had a lot of friends. Dowd Pride, Flame of Dark, Luke Skywalker. Look at all these people. All those people knew you and were friends with you. Long-term acquaintance was Marty. Bunch of passing acquaintances too. You had a lot of contacts in the vault here. And your passing is hard on some people, like Dundee here. He's currently unhappy. We've got Harold down here currently working on an artifact. So right now we're just trying to clean up after the mutant siege, get the arena here set up, and try to make sure that no one goes too crazy after the death of Jello Snark 1. And Harold created us another earring here. Taxed Attack. An obsidian earring, valued at 88,800 dwarf bucks. All craftsmanship is of the highest quality. It is encrusted with obsidian, studded with nickel, decorated with brock flower, and encircled with bands of platinum, jelly opal, and water gecko bone. This object is adorned with hanging rings of copper and menaces with spikes of obsidian. On the item is an image of fisher berries and water gecko bone. Not bad, Harold. We've got 1, 2, 3... 3 earrings now. I think that's it. Yep, 3 earrings. We got a lot of artifacts now. So there's 1 page, 2 page, going on 3 pages of artifacts. We need 1 more earring and we'll have 2 sets. Aww, we lost another person to an accident in the mine shaft. We lost Abed 2 here. He's removing a final section of the floor up there. It looks like he collided with an obstacle, it said. I'll try to reclaim. Find your corpse, anyways. It's gotta be around here somewhere. There's a smear of blood. It had to have been this right here that I was removing. I was taking that out. Well, where is your corpse? Corpses. Looks like we got a lot of corpses to reclaim. Those corpses are outside. All these corpses are. And there's Abed 2's corpse. So, you did go down all the way to the bottom. I didn't go down far enough. I didn't go down the extra level here. I'm about ready to pull that lever up here at the top of the tunnel too. Got it hooked up to all these pillars here and I'm gonna pull them all out at once. Hopefully I'm hoping when those go, this entire middle section here that's about 8 layers thick right now and filled with valuable gems and ores and rocks and trees growing over here. What is this? A muddy smooth gabbro floor. I don't remember smoothing that out. Wonder if the water smoothed it when it hit it and collapsed. I don't think there's a lot going on this side of the base. Got people training there. 2 Greg is training with the rifle. Bedrooms are getting packed full with furniture. That way everybody can store all their stuff. Somebody's unhappy here. Dundee, you're still unhappy. We got plenty of booze flowing into the building though. We're up to 160. Got lots of barrels being made, lots of beds being made. You can see over here we got all these beds that people can use. People training in the floor. Who do we have injured? Han Solo is there. Little barbecue wings with a left upper arm injury. F-Bread, you're healing up. Toonie Man sleeping. People are using that room. That other beam is falling down. Sploosh, dust flies up. Knocks people down. Warlock is knocked over. A cat is blown over by the dust. Baby Taco is unconscious. No one died in that collapse. I guess I'll keep my eye on this one. I'm pretty sure someone's gonna go try to stand on that side. Yep. Jerathor 2, why do you want to die? Let's remove that. And we'll have to remove this entire one piece by piece, I guess. And that's the last one left there, thankfully. So once those are hollowed out, I'll probably just put a gem window here. That way people walking by might catch a glimpse of the waterfall. Maybe remove these two wall pieces and put gem windows there too. We'll see. The design here is going slowly but surely. Step by step, error by error, death by death. Make sure I don't have anybody down here recovering that body. Yep, once all the bodies down here are recovered, all the pieces are picked up, I'll pull that lever. It's 18th Malachite. We've had another death, Abid 2. And we're getting ready to test that lever again. Make sure it's hooked up to all the pillars down there. Yep, so it's hooked up to everything. And once I'm sure that that's clear of people, we'll videotape the hopeful destruction here. Okay, well, it's 26 Malachite, 151 Midsummer. I don't see anyone else coming down here. I've canceled all the mason jobs too, because they were starting to come down here and take these rocks for doors and blocks and stuff. They can come back and get that later. I'll reactivate their jobs. There's no one on the catwalks here. Lots of people walking around, so hopefully they all get knocked down by the dust cloud. I don't think it can kill them. I hope it can't. We'll pull that lever. Who's gonna pull it? I think Asian man Zan is. He pulls it. Yep, the system lurches to a halt as it starts to calculate stuff. I wonder who's standing on the edge of that tube there. That water drainage pipe. We've struck microline. Huge section collapses. Dust flies everywhere. Who is this standing right here? Sir Taquito, you're on the edge there. Lots of people are standing around. Guess which one is Triple H? Take a moment, see if you can find him in the crowd. If you didn't find him, your loss. We'll cut through the smoke here, go down to the bottom. I'm pretty sure it did the same thing it did last time. Just fell another floor or so. The dust begins to clear. Our philosopher cancels making a drink. He's knocked unconscious. So that wasn't too bad. Didn't do everything that I wanted it to do. We don't have somebody injured here, do we? Irish Luck, you're stunned. You did suffer a little bit of damage, it looks like. But nobody died, did they? Stray puppy's been struck down. Nope. So that was just another small collapse. I think I'm gonna take this, what we have left here from the center, and start hollowing it out, digging rooms, digging channels in it, digging a pipe system. Probably narrow it down a little bit so we can fill magma up around the outside. We'll see what happens here. There's a lot we can do. A siege. The enemy have come and are laying siege to the fortress. Who is here? Upi? A human? We're being siege. I bet you it's the Azri Shosha, isn't it? Uzman Melgavel. Oh, you bring it. We're not scared of you guys at all. So it's 9th Limestone, 151 early autumn. And instead of trading with us, they've brought weapons instead. So I'll get the military on duty. We'll get them up here. We'll get everything set up, and we'll welcome them in. In fact, I'll bring the military in here, and we'll just take it to them right there. We won't try to filter them in. So real quick, switch these bridges so I can get the military stationed out here. I'm also doing some work over on the arena, of course. Getting this floor set up. I think we'll have yellow team over in this corner, and that'll be our gladiators. Gold team. And then we'll have blue team over here, the micro line team, which will be the enemy. We'll have them over there. Still working on this, digging this out. I'm going to completely drop this down and remove it so that there's nothing underneath there at all. Hollowing this structure out so I can build floors and drop bridges over it, and it'll be supported by stone walls on either side. And if you fall through, you'll be dropped about 8 floors down here into magma. Might build little containment floors that if you get dropped down into, you can actually use stairs to get yourself back up to the fighting arena. Or you might just be dropped down 1Z level into a spike pit and break your leg and have to crawl out. It's gonna be a long time, but we'll get there. This is gonna be the level where the gladiators actually live. Getting their balcony set up here, and we'll hollow this out, and this will be a whole bunch of bedrooms. The best warriors will get bedrooms, we'll station them there, and then call them down to fight whenever need be. But for now, we've got a siege to worry about, don't we? A human siege. Let's get everything set up here.